Number 1. Ideas triumph over effort, scope, and skill. Take this post that I made for example. I made this humongous giant cutout of Niko Bellic from GTA that was 30 feet tall. And on Twitter, it got 928 likes. Now compare it to these 3 cutouts that I made, with it getting over 25,000 likes. It will only make sense why if you know who all 3 of these cutouts are, but the bottom line is, it doesn't matter how well crafted a piece of content is, what matters most is if it elicits a reaction when people see it. To really prove this point, I made 2 posts about the same subject. In regards to the YouTuber CDawgVA, I made a 30-foot tall cutout that got 15k likes on Twitter, but then this post where I made 12 cutouts of CDawg surrounding a table, it ended up getting 20k likes. The reason why this is able to compete and surpass this, despite this taking way more resources, is because the idea is way more interesting and is a lot more surreal, or at least it's comparable. Another example is this life-size papercraft anime statue that took about 60 hours for me to make. It got around 370k views, which isn't bad, but when you compare it to me punching a cutout that took 20 minutes to make down the stairs and it getting 1.6 million views, it really proves the point that ideas can carry a video. Number 2. The presentation of what you made matters as much as the effort that it took to make it, and small changes can fix everything. Take for example this photo. I posted it and it got 1.3k likes on Twitter, but felt something was off and posted it again at a different angle and it got 3 times the engagement. The takeaway is that it may seem what's going to carry your post is the hours it took to make it, and changing one thing that takes minutes to do won't affect it much, which is just not the case, and is how small changes can really affect how well certain posts do. Another great example are these 2 cutouts that I made of Sayaka Mizuno. This 30-foot tall cutout of Sayaka Mizuno got 604 likes on Twitter, but when I made a 25-foot tall cutout of Sayaka Mizuno next to a basketball court to emphasize how big it was, it ended up getting 15k likes. If I had placed this exact same cutout in the same place with the same framing, time of day, and everything, there's a great chance it would have gotten around the same amount of engagement, but because the presentation was a lot better, this photo ended up not flopping like the other one.